Hello and welcome everybody to a new episode of Bricks and Toys. In today's video, well, it's that time of the month that we have our period. No, I am joking. It's the time where we talk about all of the things of June as if we were not grateful at all for all of the cool things that May has brought us. Out of frame, ton of cool Star Wars sets. But now it's time to look at the future. But first, I have a few things that I want to talk about on this camera. And one of them is a Ferrari F40 from 2015. But the other thing is my absence. I planned a trip back in April. I told you guys about said trip. I got a unbelievable flu that made you literally start wanting to sign last rites, and then survived, and then took the trip a week late. When I wanted to do this trip, I wanted to do it to where I could go up after a few days of getting into town, go into town, which is Las Vegas, where I'm from, where a lot of you early fans of the channel are at. And I wanted to go to Lego and say hi to you guys, but I got that flu and that went out the window because I am seeing people that are between 60 and 80 years old, and it's important that I don't bring anything with me to when I go and see them. They live out in the middle of nowhere and they don't have good immune systems because they don't get exposed to anything. So even though that there has been videos on the channel, well, I have not been here. It has been nothing. So what have I been up to? Well, that's what I want to share with you guys. I just want to share and get off my head some of the stuff that I've been up to. I went out to Arizona, and if you guys ever seen the movie Easy Rider back in the day, I believe that movie opens up with them crossing a bridge outside of a town called Topok, Arizona. It's right on the border of basically Needles, California, and Arizona, Topok area. If you guys know the area, you know the area. There is nothing out there. But I went out there to do a family service for my mom. I wanted to go out there and do a whole bunch of work. I literally went out there for 10 days to work. And the reason that I did it was because, well, my mom needed things done. And no matter what, my mom's always going to help me out, help my family out in whatever ways possible, whether it's hooking this channel up or making sure that the lights stay on. My mom always helps. Well, there was a period there that she took a break, but you know what? She's back, she's doing great, and I'm really happy to have my mom back. But that's a whole another topic for another day. You guys can probably watch old videos and see where we know when all that was a problem. But lately, everything's been really good, and I wanted to go out there and pay it back. And I did a whole bunch of fun things like hanging pictures, big old pictures. I painted a whole entire wall of their trailer. I repaired walls. I did electrical wiring. Oh man, I did the works. I brought back 4 or 5 Lego sets that I was holding on to in my tiny apartment to give back to her. Just, it was a really fun 10-day trip out there in the middle of nowhere. My mom lives in an area of Arizona that is 40 miles into Lake Havasu and 40 miles into Bullhead City. They're right in the middle of those two. And, it's just a really unique way of life. When you live out in the middle of nowhere like they choose to, you have to accept certain things like certain fast food restaurants you're not going to get. And in certain fast food restaurants, you have to plan almost a week in advance when you're going to visit them, because it's not just waking up and taking a walk down the block and getting a nice In-N-Out burger. It is an entire morning event. 40 miles to get In-N-Out, 40 miles back. So while you're in town, you got to go and do other things because, well, you're in town for this moment. It's just a really unique way. I had lots of fun, but I'm back in the city. I'm back in California. Obviously, I'm back in my studio, and I really like the city. One day when I'm older and I don't have kids and I'm retired and things are slow, I could look into living a remote life, and I think I would enjoy it. But for right now, I need to be where I'm at because it's better for kids and it's better for your sanity to be where you can go and get things for your kids if they're sick or something and not be like, Dad, I have the flu. Well, Dad's got to wait until tomorrow to drive an hour or 2 hours, to and from town to get you cold medicine. Just a really unique trip, and I wanted to share it with you guys and let you guys know that while you guys were enjoying the last 4 or 5 videos, I've not been here, and yeah, fun stuff. So, before I left, I got really sick. I said that at the beginning of the video. And the really funny thing is, before I got sick, my brother was in town. And if you guys ever watched a Lego tour video of mine, like my most recent one in my apartment, I have a blank space in my cars that's in my living room. I have 2 shelves full of Icons cars. It's about to be 3. I have every single Icons and Creator Expert vehicle ever made, except for the London bus, but that is within the family, so I won't be having one for myself. It's in Arizona at the moment, but when life takes its toll, that will be back. So I don't worry about that Creator Expert vehicle, but I got every vehicle. But when my brother was here before I took my trip and got sick, or before I got sick and took my trip, he asked me, "Why do you have a hole?" And I told him, and I think I might have said it on the tour video, it's because of this car right here. I did not have this car, and I really wanted this car, but I never got it. And that's because I wanted one brand new in box, never opened, because I wanted it in perfect shape. Things like this window panel, I looked it up, can go anywhere between $40 and $70 or more dollars. So if you get one of these that's really scratched up, you're going to be shelling out the money, because it is a 10-year-old Lego set, to make it nice again. But then I got this, and have you guys ever been so sick and in a fever that you remember shopping, but then once you felt better, things started showing up at your door? That's what happened with this. I was in Arizona helping my mom, and my wife reaches out to me and she said, "You got a box here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I ordered a Ferrari while I had the flu." And she was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Open it up, make sure it's real Lego. I paid borderline too low and just right, somewhere in there for this car. She checked it out and she got back to me and she said, "You know what? Everything looks great on it." And now I can tell you that everything is great on it. Yesterday was my first full day back in town. I took it all apart, washed it, I inventoried all the pieces, went down to my local brick store, which shout out to 5 Star Bricks in Orangevale, and I think they have a location in Elk Grove, for hooking me up for free with the missing pieces for this set. And I got it built all in one day. So I did a full restoration on this in 1 day's time. So for this car, I paid just a hair under $190 for this car. I didn't pay too much and I didn't pay too little. When it came, like I said, it was missing some parts and it was extremely dirty. So I took it apart, saw what was missing, and I got it all fixed up. And I'm very, very happy with my purchase. One of these new in box will net you somewhere between $300 and $400 if I'm not mistaken. So that's why I never got it before, was because I wanted one new in box, but I didn't want to pay that new in box money. As of right now, with the Lego channel, it is a matter of buying new Lego and making videos instead of buying old sets. But I guess when you have a really bad fever and you're really sick, you just tend to buy things and they show up, and that's what happened with this. And I kind of wanted to take a quick second just to show it to you guys because I am really happy to see it. The only vehicle that you could technically say that I'm missing besides the London bus that's in the family is the actual stud bug from 2008, which is a advanced model set. I'll get that one day soon, but for right now, all the Creator Expert and Icons is mine, and that's really cool to have done. I like how the back hatch opens up on this model. You can see a really nice detailed engine on this. It's built pretty strong. It does have 2 working doors, adjustable seat backs, adjustable steering column on it. No functional steering. You can open up the front and see inside of like all of that and cargo space. I do think that this model was a really, really good model for its day. If you would have asked me if this is a 2015 model, I would have looked at you and said, you mean 2020? But no, it's a 2015, and I'm really impressed, and it's really cool that I have the Countach now to go with this car. And not to mention, it's also really cool now that I have all of the spaces filled in my collection. So that is so far in the video where I've been and what I wanted to share with you guys about where I've been and me getting sick and buying a Ferrari. At least I bought a Lego Ferrari for $190 and not a real Ferrari for $300,000 to $400,000. Or one of these guys, which probably is almost $1 million now. But yeah, so that's the end of my car collecting. I finally got that done. So now, guys, we have so many Lego sets to talk about. We also have some Lego sets that are new for the end of May that we need to discuss. We have some promos and such as well. And then we have at least 2-3 dozen June sets to talk about. So let's come over to my laptop and let's dive into all of these tabs that I have open of Lego sets that are to come in June. Okay, so the first one that we have here is the Mario Kart, Mario and Standard Kart for $169.99. This is available right now. This was released, I believe, May 15th, or I believe. So this is a new set that was not released in the beginning of the month, but yet in the middle of the month. It has 1,972 pieces, set number 7237. And yes, this is one that is in the mail currently from UPS. It is on its way. It'll be at my studio in a couple of days. I really think that this is going to be a really cool set. It is 18 and older, so I wonder what they're planning to do for the 18 and older fall set, or is this just it? With the purchase of this set, we also got this upscaled baby astronaut. I don't know if you guys were able to get your hands on this promo, but I definitely did order online, so I could get it, and I believe it is available in store as well. But I was in Arizona where there was no Lego stores for at least 2 hours. So I did pick this one up as well. It is 40767, 250 piece, upscaled baby astronaut. Should go together really well with all of our upscaled figures. Now, the other set that was released around that time is the $230 Shuttle Carrier Aircraft, which is the new Icons NASA set. This set is 2,417 pieces. It is set number 10360. It has the Space Shuttle Enterprise on a Boeing jet, and it's doing the whole piggybacking thing. I think this set looks really freaking cool. I wish I didn't have the Concorde, because if I didn't, I would be dumb enough to buy this for my small space that I currently have. As it is, I really want this set, but I don't have the room, and I have the Concorde to remind me why I don't have room is because of these wings. And there we get a look at the landing gear and how it all works. It works just like the Concorde does all at once. So yeah, we have the Enterprise and this as one set for $230, available now. And one more that's available right now that's on a back order, which is really strange. I don't understand this artist, but I don't understand art in general. It's the Keith Haring dancing figures for $120. It's got 1,773 pieces. It is set number 31216, part of the art collection. You got all these figures getting the boogie on. They are pretty large when in scale with an actual person. Now that we're all done with those May release sets that are available right now, we can start talking about things to come in June. We have a lot of summer sets, guys, and it's tough to weed them out. But right here we have the Fauna Collection, which is ironically another art set, and it's called The Tiger. This is a $65 set with 744 pieces, set number 31217. I don't feel too strongly about this one, but I can see how some cultures would really, really like this set. And you know what? I think it looks pretty cool for someone else, but just not me. I like the tiger. I like the basic brick-built flowers all around. Overall, doesn't look too bad. Looking at this little twirl whirl, you can see that it does sit on a stand that kind of pops out like a picture frame, or you can hang it on a wall. Next set to go over is going to be, well, I already got the pictures up of this, but we're going to go back. It's going to be the Simpsons Krusty Burger. This is going to be our first Simpsons set in, what, about 8 years? 6 years? Let me know in the comments below what year was when they gave us our last Simpsons set. This set is going to be $210. It is going to feature 1,635 pieces, set number 10352. And going into the pictures and taking a look, this is going to be one that I'm going to pass on because I don't have room for a building. If I had a Lego town, I definitely would probably go with this, but due to room and stuff, just not going to happen. We do have figures of Homer, Lisa, Bart, as well as the cops and all of that stuff, so we do get a good range of minifigures in this set, including Mr. Krusty himself, and it does feature a really cool side build of a car. I do see how this set's going to sell well, but just not with me. The set does open up to where you can get a nice look at the interior, and there's our minifigures. One last thing I wanted to mention about this set, let me know in the comments below if you think that this set may be worth the $210 just to hold on to due to the existing values of the past Simpsons sets that are still new in box. Now next up is the Iron Man Mark IV bust for $60. They make this one look really freaking big, but it's not that big. That's a minifigure for scale. Yeah, maybe 4 more until the top. That's only about 8 inches tall. But this set is $60, comes with 436 pieces. It is set number 76327. I don't see any dimensions on here, but yeah, it's not that big. They really zoom in on the picture. I like the idea, but you know what? We were good with just the helmet. The center of the suit is 4 studs, circle. So yeah, you guys get an idea. I definitely will be passing on this one as well. Next up is the Chomping Monster Book of Monsters for $60. Now this one is one that I am thinking of, as I had the promo of the Monster Book of Monsters back in the day. And now I no longer have that set. I may be willing to replace it with a new one. This one does seem to have the rolling feature of when you roll it and it chomps, which is really cool. For the $60, you do get 518 pieces, and it is set number 76449. Next up is another Harry Potter set I may be interested in getting, and it is pretty much the Privet Drive, but this time it is Privet Drive's Aunt Marge's Visit with Aunt Marge blown up. That is really freaking funny. Like I said, I might be buying this set just for that minifigure alone. That is just, that's a hoot. And of course we got Harry and the Dursleys and all of that. And it looks like the house is a full build that folds in half. And of course you would have to have the back half of the house, as that's where her butt comes flying out of, or floating. So yeah, a pretty cool set here. It is going to be 639 pieces, set number 76451. Then we go off to Star Wars. We have a Death Trooper and Night Trooper battle pack for $22.99. Battle packs are getting expensive, everybody. We have 119 pieces. It is set number 75412. There it is in the box. It is part of the Ahsoka series with that Till, just so you know. I like the looks of the helmets with the gold in them and all that. Not quite sure, but I'm thinking I'm probably going to pick this one up. Next up is another Star Wars set. It's Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter Microfighter for $14.99. 89 pieces, and it's going to be set number 75400. Again, microfighters used to be around $10 when I started collecting Lego. Now they're $15. But we get a cool minifigure of Plo Koon and a little microfighter. Definitely one for me to consider here in a couple weeks when it's June 1st. Next up is another Star Wars, which is the Darth Maul mech for $17.99, and that's with 143 pieces, set number 75411. I don't think I need another Darth Maul, let alone a Darth Maul mech. I've got the Luke, and I've got the Boba, and I don't have any other else. So, yeah, I will be likely sitting this one out. Next up is Technic. I feel like I just built this car. I get a feeling of deja vu, like I've seen this before. And that's because we just got this car, I believe, in a yellow color. And now we're going to get it in a blue color. This is going to be the color change car of the year. And it's going to be $59.99, basically $60, and it's going to be 732 pieces, set number 42217. So if you want to get both colors, well, now you can. With a hop and a skip, we are back to Harry Potter with a new fox for $22.99, featuring the Sorting Hat, fox, the Sword of Gryffindor, and this bird. This set is 299 pieces, set number 76448. I will be sitting this one out as I have a Sorting Hat that talks. I don't have a Sword of Gryffindor, but I can pass on that. And I already have a really cool fox build. So that doesn't look too bad for the piece count and the price, but let's continue. Next up on our June list is Birthday Numbers for $19.99. This is a 281 piece set number 40807. Part of the Lego Classic lineup, not entirely sure, but it's birthday numbers that are animals. Rooster, the toucan, snake, whale. I'm not too sure. We got a duck. We got what? A crab. We got a flamingo, crocodile. What's this one? A monkey or something? or a tarantula. Yeah, tarantula. It's got eyes. And then we got a dog. Shouldn't this be called animal numbers, not birthday numbers? I don't know. I'm definitely going to be a hard pass on this one. And one that's not going to be a hard pass, or is it an easy pass? Not quite sure on my language there. Is going to be the new Lego Ideas set. It's Disney Pixar Luxo Junior for $69.99. I feel like this one is going to sell like hell. Like, this is going to be really freaking popular. Definitely is with me. It's got 613 pieces, set number 21357. It's got the ball, it's got the lamp, and you know what? The rest is history. This thing looks awesome. I love the pieces. I love how it's put together. It's just wow, Lego. Wow. That's primo. Next up is another Disney set that I'm going to try to get. It's the 101 Dalmatians Puppy. So this goes in line with like the Simba from last year. This set is $149.99. It's got 1,722 pieces. It is set number 43269. And it is the dog, the Dalmatian dog. It's got spots. It's white. It crouches. It sits. It head tilts. Its head tilts the other way. It looks like we got a difference between a red and a blue collar. This thing is so freaking cute. Definitely one I will be trying to bring home this June. Another one that I will be trying to bring home next June on a whole nother movie franchise is the Too Fast, Too Furious Nissan Skyline GTR R34 car from Technic. This set is $139.99. It has 1,410 pieces, set number 42210. I find it funny. I just built the Supra, and I complained that the Supra was not built in this scale. And what does Lego go and do? They build this car in that scale that I said the Supra should have been built in. Damn it, Lego. But at least they did this one in Lego for us to review, and you know what? That review, hopefully, will be coming soon. Next up is another one that I'm trying to get my wife to want, and that is the Angel from Lilo and Stitch. $64.99. This is the perfect companion piece to your Stitch buildable figure from last year. 784 pieces, set number 43257. I don't know much about this character because I never really went off of the franchise besides the original movie. But yeah, this is the companion piece to last year's set. Next up is the Book Nook Hogwarts Express for $99.99. 832 pieces, set number 76450. And the dumb thing about this is when it's in the Book Nook, the front of the train's here, the back of the train is there. Need I say less? 9 3/4 is on one side only. This makes no sense. This was a oversight of all oversights, in my opinion. But if it's your thing, well, it's there. It's going to be $100. We have another Harry Potter Hogwarts set. This one's the castle and the main tower. This one's going to be $260, featuring 2,135 pieces, set number 76454. It's going to feature some popular minifigures, and, well, it's the main tower with a full open back with that cool staircase. I will likely be passing on this set as I don't have a use for it unless it is an 18 and older set. But man, it's got some good minifigures in it, guys. Our next set is going to be another Harry Potter set. I feel like we've been getting a lot of these separate play type sets of Diagon Alley, and here's another one. It's called the Quality Quidditch Supplies and Ice Cream Parlor for $99.99. Featuring 795 pieces, set number 76452. They are open back type play sets. So let's continue on to another Harry Potter set, which is $69.99, which is the Thestrial family. Once upon a time, if I had room, I would buy this set just to have it, but I don't. So at Buckbeak, we'll not be getting a companion piece of the Thestrial family that I currently have. This set is 548 pieces, set number 76458, and well, it's the Thestrial, so there you go. We have another Book Nook. This one is a Sherlock Holmes theme one for $129.99, 1,359 pieces, set number 10351. I don't know anything about Sherlock Holmes, so I don't know if they fudged the street up on this one from when it folds out and folds in. That's for you Sherlock Holmes fans out there to know if they got it right or if they didn't. But it looks pretty cool. You know, because of ignorance maybe, this one looks better than the Harry Potter one. Not quite sure. But it's here. Getting down to the last 5 of these sets, everybody, we have the Japanese Red Maple Bonsai Tree for $59.99. This one looks really cool, but I have enough Japanese-themed bonsai type sets in my collection. I will be passing on this guy. For that $59.99, you get 474 pieces, set number 10348. One I will be picking up is this adorable Happy Plants, $22.99, part of the Botanical Collections as well. 217 pieces, set number 10349. And don't they look just so happy? I tell you, these things are adorbskis. We have another Too Fast, Too Furious set right here. It's the S2000 Speed Champion. We've been waiting for this one for a long time. We're going to have a boatload of stickers with this one. But this is going to be a really cool set to add to your Fast and Furious collection. This one's going to be $26.99 as Speed Champions are. Comes with a minifigure of Suki. It is also 300 pieces, set number 77241. Wow, guys. That's going to be a really cool set. Looks like the headlights might be printed on, which will be helpful, but with everything else, who knows? Windshield also looks printed on this. I cannot wait to get my hands on this one for you guys. Next up is Bluey, and we're not going to talk too much about Bluey here, but I've been wanting to see Lego do Bluey. I was so excited to see them bring these sets out, so we're just going to take a quick glance at a Duplo and at a Lego Bluey, just for you guys to see these and, you know, get a little bit of an opinion on them from me. So I got the ice cream trip with Bluey, $29.99 over here. It's a Duplo set. In here we can see the Duplo figures of Bandit, the dad, with Bluey getting ice cream. It's unproportionate. It's crazy. But you know what? I think kids will like this. Only 22 pieces, and it's set number 10458. And if your kid's not into Duplo and they're into Lego, well, that can be changed with the Bluey's Family House for $69.99 with 382 pieces, set number 11203. And there we can get a look at minifigures of the mom, the dad, Bingo, Bluey, the whole dang gang. This is going to be a really cool set for kids. I think they did a really good thing by joining Bluey for Lego. Now, I do have one more set here I forgot to talk about. This is the Lego Super Mario Kart Spiny Shell. This should have been a promotion to go with the Mario Kart set released last week, but instead they released it for a Lego Insiders Points only purchase of 2,500 points. So this is a set, let me see here, of 234 pieces, set number 40787. I don't know how big it is, but I did use 2,500 points to get this set. It is on its way, along with the other Baby Astronaut and my Mario Kart set. So I did want to show you guys that this is a thing you can get on your Insiders Rewards. That does it all for the new Lego to come in June. Now let's come back out and let's talk about a few more things. So guys, as you can see, we have a hell of a month. I was really wondering, where were we going to go if Lego did not do a huge drop in June? All of the Star Wars stuff that came out in this past month of May, it just seemed to be really small sets. I was able to record the majority of all of my videos for the month within 5 days and then take a 10-day trip where I released them while I was away and promote them and all of that. So it's really cool to see, because I went through Star Wars so fast, that we have another load of Lego that we can do in June. July seems like a light month at this point, but then August is a whole nother wave of Speed Champions, Technic, and all of that good stuff to bring more reviews. So I will be purchasing quite a few of the sets that I showed today. Some of the stuff that's already released, like I said, I already ordered it, purchased it. It's on its way. It should be here in 2 days or the day after that this video comes out. So yeah, really cool stuff. On that one, I don't know what the scheduling looks like because I don't know what the hell we're going to buy. So with that, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today on today's video, hearing me talk about buying a Ferrari, at least it's Lego, while having a really bad fever, hearing me talk about my trip that I took, that it was pretty fun and, you know, kind of cool to get back together with my mom after last time I saw her. We kind of had a big fight, and that's why I live here now. Just leave it at that. So it was really cool to catch up with her and, you know, kind of smooth it over a little bit and let time take its toll to finish healing. So that's really good. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the subscribe button and following along with everything that we do here. As usual, if you know someone that would like this video, share it with a friend. Hit the thumbs up, the like button. That would be incredible. Drop comments down below. Or what sets are you looking forward to? Do you guys have the Ferrari F40? And did you guys do anything cool the month of May that's maybe not Lego related? Drop comments down below. I'd love to talk with you guys and interact with you guys. It's always a blast. Up next on the channel, we still have 2 more Star Wars sets. We have the ship from Andor, and we got Chopper. Chopper's up next on deck. So if you guys want to see my review video of Chopper, that'll be out in a couple of days. Not sure when, but be on the lookout if you guys want to see my review on that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all have a good one.